Today I'm going to be walking you through an automation that's going to help you go from prospect to website generated demo in a matter of seconds. If you haven't seen the past video where we web scraped leads from Facebook and generated a whole list of them that didn't have a website to pitch a website, then go ahead and click that video right there. And after you have that leads list and you walk through and follow that video, we're ready to send them a generated website for a demo, to get them on a discovery call, to get their website set up and start getting paid. So with that being said, let's hop right into the workflow. So this is our entire workflow. We are essentially going to start out with the on-form submission where we will send all the business related info to that, an AI agent with a specified prompt that's going to break it down to bolt.new prompt. And I've been using bolt.new to generate some of my website demos, and then I record a Loom video over that demo to send to the prospect. I connected OpenRouter as a chat model, and then it sends the message to Slack. You'll copy and paste that message from Slack and post it directly into Bolt with no changes. And then you can tweak stuff, obviously, as it comes up. But this does a really good job, at least for a demo, because sometimes you'll send a prospect a demo website and they won't even respond back to you. So it helps save time so you don't have to constantly be going through Bolt and then generating and putting in different things. You can just copy and paste, put it in, enter their info, film a 3-minute video, and you can send tens or 100 of these per day. So it really helps cut down the labor time of going back and forth with Bolt or whatever website generation that you use. First step, like I said, we're going to add an on-form submission. So come over here and go to form, and you can generate an n8n form, put it on the trigger on a new n8n form event, and you'll have that right there. After you get that done, you're going to want to come down to elements and add all the stuff that you would need for a bolt.new prompt. So for this, I got the business name. We would fill that in, the type of business, and then what do we put as the headers? You can add different things that you'd want to see up there. These are pretty general basic things, but you can also add a couple different things if you want. Roughly where they're located, like the city, and then anything to do to help with personalization, we will put it right there. Next, we're going to add an AI agent module. So come over here and go to AI agent, click this, and now you connect these two. Then we connect our chat model, which is OpenRouter. So you can go down here, click chat model. If you don't know how to set up OpenRouter, I have a video that I will put above. It's my favorite chat model that you can use because you can connect any LLM to it. So I have like a 3-minute video on how to set it up, and it's great. With the AI agent, as far as the prompt goes, I just said create a bolt.new prompt based on these variables. I need a home page only, just the user interface, so that we can show them exactly what it looks like from the front. There's no point in getting into the details. This is like a 2-minute demo max, just to show the highlights of the website, because they don't have any and they're going to be blown away. So we have their business name and the type of business. The website front page should have the headers that we selected along at the very top, and this is where they're located. Some important additional info about the business, and that's to help with the personalization, and then make a visually quality prompt. And obviously you can tweak your prompt and make it better. Just plug this in, give or take, to GPT or something and say, create me a bolt.new prompt with these variables to connect or to have the best output to create the prompt. And then what we're going to do is send a message to Slack. I do have a video on how to connect your Slack API. I'll put that up above as well. But after you're set up in Slack, what you're going to do is go down to the channel that you want and basically just connect everything, and then just put that JSON output as the message text. So as you can see here, we got our whole list of leads that we've been uploading. Let's just say we go with window tinting of Las Vegas. We'll come up here, do some research on them real quick, and see this was updated earlier this month. Awesome. And so it looks like they have a website right here. A lot of times these aren't that accurate, so we'll click on that. And then you can't really see my face right now, but this is an expired domain. So they don't even have a website that's active. It just redirects you to GoDaddy. And so obviously we just have to check if these guys are even still in business, and you can do research through like Facebook or different websites that'll list these things just to make sure they're still active, they've recently posted, or they have a social media account that's active. And if you find that they're qualified through that, you know that they're essentially good to pitch. You can reach out to them through email or through social media. So I like this prospect, let's go ahead and go back to our website generation. So now this is saved. We have our test URL. So how this works is once the automation is saved and active in production, you've tested it through and through, it works. You watch the video on the Slack credentials and set up your chat model. Then we can grab this test URL and then we can actually submit the information to get that website prompt. So I'd come over here and I go to the business name. This is Window Tinting of Las Vegas. This is a window tint shop. We can list their services, about, contact, and location. They're roughly located in Las Vegas. And then we need some help with the personalization. So let's go over here and we see that they do these services. So we can copy and paste that. Oh, here's all their services. So let's just go ahead and copy and paste that. Come over here and type that in there. So now we've got a whole list of their services that's been submitted. And so I meant to do a space to get some more info on there, but you can kind of just put it all on there. I would have said, they've been in business for X amount of time, maybe mention something about the hours, but you get the gist of it. Just go ahead and put all the details for their personalization on there. And then if you set it up correctly, your Slack should output the desired output. So we can go back to the web prompt and we can see that we have a prompt for window tinting of Las Vegas. It comes out exactly as so. So let's just go ahead and copy and paste this. Then for some reason, I know you guys can't see my face, but all I did was copy and paste that prompt into Bolt exactly like how it came out. And now it's going to generate our website for us. Sweet. So this is how it looks. It's got all of our services listed, why to choose us, visit us in Las Vegas. It's got their hours, even though we didn't input it. And then whenever I'm talking to them, I tell them that this is a live Google Map URL because you can embed that makes your website interactive and people can find out exactly where you're located. And then the only thing I'd probably do different is upload an image URL of their logo so that it is really personalized to them. Maybe change this background image so that it really is like their website. So you can tweak it once or twice before you pitch it, but the main thing is obviously volume. You're trying to get in contact with as many businesses as you can, because if you get half of them to even reply, you get half of them to sit down and entertain it, and you get half of them to close. It's literally just a volume game. So hopefully that makes sense. This is obviously a pretty easy automation, but it does save you a lot of time than having to just go to Bolt and input all of the different variables and type everything out. And you could totally change up the prompting so that things come back a little different with how it responds to Slack within the AI agent. But with all that being said, in the comments, if you guys do have any questions with troubleshooting or anything you need to work through, let me know. I check my YouTube comments very actively so that I can get back to everybody. And once you're set up and ready to go, start sending a whole bunch of outreach to some of these people to help them get a digital presence. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Right now, 99.8% of people tuning into these videos are not subscribed. So go ahead and click that button. I appreciate it, and watch the channel grow as well as get better with your automation skills. And check out some of my other videos where I show you how to set up API credentials for different platforms, as well as X monetization from posting images and replies. And I will see you guys in the next video.